And we are live. Live again. Got coffee. All that stuff. Yeehaw. Just what I needed to. Happy Pepper. Hello, Happy Pepper. How are you? Let's see. I think we got some surprises tonight. Maybe. I don't know. Hello, Skeeter. Let's see what all we can see if we can get anybody to come here. I bet we can if we hold out long enough. We'll find out. Brian, I feel like I need to go take time off. The important ones are already here. Y'all here, Brian? I hear you. Y'all here. Everybody's here. Oh, Elvis. What are you doing? He laid up here looking at me like, Dad, if you would be a little more quiet, I could sleep better. Don't you worry, Elvis. I know you can get a snoring here in a minute. Everything will be fine. I'm sure of it. Good, man. Been busy. Not on YouTube much. Really, I haven't seen Brando live either. Have you? Not like he used to be. I don't know what happened to him. Y'all hit that thumbs up for Red. Yeah, listen to Brian. He knows. He's smart. Hello, Sherry. I'm betting you're probably excited. Good to see you. Oh. I just got out of the shower. Oh, my hair's still wet. Oh. Takes it longer to dry than it used to. There's a link in that thing in my bobber. Hey, Sherry, can you share a picture of your deer for us? I bet she can. Hey, Sherry.
And what can I do?
Brian wants to know if you can share a picture of your deer.
Oh, Brian, you don't want to see it. And I got to tell you, I'll never shoot another one again in my life.
Wow.
That is the most saddest thing I've ever done in my entire life.
Took a life. It kind of dawns on you when it's happening, what's really going on, don't it?
Well, yeah, and then, like, yeah. And then the adrenaline rush. My hands are still shaking.
Oh yeah. I mean, when you're sitting there, when you see it, when it comes into sight, and you realize you're getting ready to pull the trigger on it, like, oh my god, no connection at the moment.
I didn't even really think about it. I just shot. You know what I mean? I seen him. I was just like, yep. And I shot him. And then I realized after I pulled the trigger, I'm like, oh no.
Hey, Kari. Yeah, Brian finally getting it right. Kari. TJ Smith. Hey, everyone. Much love, brother. How are you doing tonight? I haven't seen you in a long time, TJ. Bobby McNutt. Hello, One Shot Annie. Perfect.
Yep, right behind the ear and the neck.
Perfect.
Took him right down. He didn't even move. I didn't have to chase that thing at all.
That's good. You got chat pulled up? Yeah, okay.
What's that?
I was asking if you had chat pulled up or not.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, it's sad though.
At least it didn't suffer.
No, that thing went right down.
And you got some good eating.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a big boy.
Mm-hmm. What'd you say, 243 pounds?
243, and then after it was desacked or the entrails came out, whatever you want to call it, it was 213.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Brian. Was a big one.
Yep, Rick's seen it. He's got all the pictures.
We'll show him here in a little bit.
Grizz emailed me and said he was jealous.
Yeah, he hunted and hunted, never did get one.
Well, see where we hunt, it's on my brother's property, and he's got like apple trees where we put the blind up, clover fields. There's always deer there.
Yeah, perfect place to hunt.
And he didn't plant any of it, so it's just natural. $8 points, Brian.
How long did it take you? It wasn't that long before you seen one, was it?
Well, there was a bunch of doe out there eating the clover. So we were just sitting around waiting, and my brother took off and he went around. So I think what happened is he scared something because I couldn't find my brother at all. So he must have been way out. He must have scared that buck in or something, because it was really weird when he was gone for like maybe 25, 35 minutes. And then all of a sudden I'm hearing this like clomp, clomp, clomp. And I'm like, oh, okay. So it's probably another doe, thinking it was another doe. And I looked and I'm like, oh, that looks like a buck. And I actually just picked up my 30-30 and I pointed it right at it. As soon as he stuck his head out, I shot him. Perfect shot.
Wow. Louis, what's up? I can never remember how to pronounce that right.
Louis. I don't know.
He's typed it a couple times, but I still can't remember. Good to see you too. Pawpaw went live this evening. I hadn't seen him in a long time.
I don't even think I'm subbed to Papa.
There's 149 people watching it. Holy crap.
Is that doing it cheap?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't watch him anymore. I unsubbed him.
Right. A lot of people have. But apparently a lot of people have subbed him too. Been since a while since he was on. Yes, it has.
Really gonna miss Josh. Rest in peace. Who's Josh?
Who said that?
Jeff Gordano?
Oh, I don't know. Yep. He's a good guy. I've been knowing him forever. I got one of his t-shirts hanging on my wall back there in my office. Brian unsubbed him too. He can make some wine and stuff. He's got a lot of good videos on there and stuff he can do.
Yeah, I just didn't. I don't care for his racist remarks. To be honest with you.
I know he is. No doubt about it.
But beyond that, I mean, I think the guy's an awesome guy. But I mean, you know, I just don't want to listen to the racist comments.
Yeah, it ain't for everybody.
Yeah, no, my father was really racist, and I didn't really care for him growing up either. I had to listen to it, of course, but I didn't really care for it.
Oh my God, this coffee is so good. I made a fresh batch just a little while ago. My dad loves me.
I've been drinking chamomile calm. Try to get my nerves down a little bit. I have not had a cup of coffee since I shot that.
Oh wow. You don't need it.
No, me and adrenaline's just not doing well together.
Good evening, Robert. I still don't know if I want to join the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 gang or the 208 gang. I can't make up my mind which one I'd like to.
I'd go with the 208.
It's easier to say.
Yeah, go with Robert 208.
Marie Rita, hello.
Oh God, have I ever tried the sleepy time tea? Oh yeah.
Me too. I drank it last night right here on the stream. I will tonight before it's over, probably. Sure will. So good to see you, Marie. How are you? Oh. The tea might help your nerve. I've got that common stuff too. It's chamomile and lavender.
Yeah, mine's just chamomile. I don't like the lavender in it because it leaves a bad taste.
Yeah, it smells like shoe polish.
Kind of does. I do agree with you on that. A cross between black licorice and shoe polish.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Marie.
Marie, well, I hope your day's better.
Go ahead. If you want, you can show Brian the pictures. I don't care.
I'll do that in just a minute. Let the crowd, let a few more people get here.
There was a really nice looking buck. I have to admit that.
Mm-hmm. It was a big buck.
We have him hung up by chains over at my cousin's house. He had a Kubota. It was easy to load.
Oh, wow. Oh, Marie,
He was so
I'm
heavy.
sorry. You're not having a good night.
take the Kubota over, put the thing right there, and just throw them in it, bring them over, and strap them up.
I'll send you a link. You can come up here and talk to us if you want to about it.
Yeah, come on up.
Yes, I was. Seen it. Oh, yes, it was. Seen it. I got something in my eye. I'm struggling here. Making it burn. That was the stomach's growling tonight instead of mine. Elvis. He's laying right here beside me. Sherry, did you butcher it or are you going to have it done for you?
Oh, no, I'm going to do it myself. It's hanging right now for a couple days.
Did y'all hang it with the machine that's in the picture beside it, the yellow machine that's got their hoist on it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's part of the Kubota. So we strung the chain up over the what do you call them? The rafters.
Mm-hmm.
And then brought it up with the Kubota. So yeah, it's on the Kubota.
That's pretty cool.
Then that's when I took the entrails out. Is that what you call it?
Guts.
Remove the gut. Yeah, my brother made me do that. So I had the crap everywhere. I didn't hit the urine sac though. I did good.
Oh, he's snoring. Can you hear that?
No, I can't hear him.
I thought it was his stomach, but he's snoring.
I love when dogs snore.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Tony. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Yeah, Brian, it is awesome, but it's sad at the same time.
Uh-oh. Let's see what's going on with Marie here. I'm very emotional, but I'm being embarrassed by having a crying fit over stuff. Just trolls being trolls. Someone called me yelling like a weirdo. It's just something that hurts. Yeah, it can get it. Hurt your feelings, yeah. I know. Stuff can get on your nerves. It sure can.
Hi, Tony, hon. Yeah, that stuff really can. I empathize with you with that one.
But it's okay. We don't mind at all. And if you want to come here, I'll sure send you a link. Love to have you here. I thought it was his stomach growling. It's him snoring.
Yeah, Marie, come on up. Talk to us, hon.
We're familiar with them trolls.
Just get my mind off that.
We get our mind off a deer. We'll talk about trolls.
Get my mind off that thing I just killed today.
That's sad. We've been trying to get off of trolls for a week. Find a reason to talk about them.
Okay, I'm eating watermelon.
I'm about to get some more coffee.
Almost just choked on that piece.
I'm not making fun of you, Marie. I'm really sympathize with you. I've been through it. Been through the jaws of hell and back.
Did you watch that troll video?
See?
Did you watch that troll video I sent you today, Rick?
Yeah, on the keto stuff.
Yeah.
Sure
that guy's
did.
getting horrified by trolls.
Yeah, that was perfect for you, though, the keto stuff. That was perfect. When you're eating it, don't forget it. You will forget all over it. Huh? Sherry K, when you're eating on it, you will forget all over it.
I don't know if I'll forget it.
No, it's hard to eat a good watermelon around here. I know it. I'll eat a bad one. I like watermelon pretty good.
I do too. What's it? It's got that strict. What's that called? Strictline in it. That's why I'm eating it. I shouldn't be eating it because I'm on keto, but
It'll make you lose weight, right? It's like a dietary supplement.
yeah. But it's also good for the nerves.
Mm-hmm.
I went out and bought myself a big, huge bowl of it.
You'll be up peeing all night long like you've been drinking beer. Of course, somebody has been drinking beer. Is you drinking beer? There's one in that pitcher sitting there, like a Miller Lite or something, sitting on the edge of that.
That's my brother.
That's a darn photographic memory of mine. I miss everything. I probably didn't even see the deer. I can tell you everything that was in a room. Well, it hurts.
I gotta tell you,
Sherry.
he was crying because I was the biggest deer that he's ever caught.
And he ran into
like,
you.
Yeah, he says, yeah, figures. Leave it up to you. I think the most he's caught was like a 6-pointer. And it was like, I think like 179 pounds. But he said that he's been getting that deer on his trail cams. And that's the one he's been looking for. And I said, sorry. I got it.
Marie, I'm
Sorry.
sorry. She's going to put Christmas lights up, but the trolls ruined the mood. Darn trolls.
I'm going to be making a lot of jerky.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, between that and bacon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Can't beat jerky.
No. I went down and I gave little old man down the road from my brother. He's the most nicest guy you ever want to meet. He's in a wheelchair. So I went down there and I showed him the pictures of it. So he got in his wheelchair. He wanted to come up and see it. So he came up and seen it. So I told him he could have one of the back straps.
I almost brought turkey bacon at Aldi's the other day. I kind of wished I had. It was pretty cheap. And get off of that pork, maybe.
Pork's really good for you.
Pork?
Mm-hmm.
I love pork.
Pork is really good for you.
I love pork, but why have they been telling us to get off of that shit for so long if it's good for you?
Yeah, but if you look at turkey bacon and you look at regular bacon, there's really not a lot of difference between saturated fat, polysaturated fat. There's really not a lot of difference.
Yeah, the sodium's a big deal, I guess.
Yeah, but the sodium content is only like 60 to 70 milligrams less. And the calorie content is like, I think 20 calories less for a strip.
I don't know about everyone else, Marie, but so far so good on mine. I'm doing absolutely nothing. Just got out of the shower, went and fed Elvis. He's done climbed up here and laid down beside me, making all kinds of weird rackets. And I'm so proud of him. He pooped outside again, 2 days in a row now. He went through a spell where he's pooped in the house 3 nights in a row. Never done that before, ever.
Well, that's because he wants your attention.
Yeah, he's got it too. I organized my bedroom today. I hurt my back bad. I'm moving the furniture around. I got the fuzzy handcuffs up in the edge and everything's ready to go now. Dang, Marie, you go, girl. Wow. Go for the pig, Rick. Marie, I'm having. Well, how did you get fuzzy handcuffs in that sentence? They just popped in there magically, Marie. I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize. No. Yeah, I want some pig. Suddenly. I'm going fishing tomorrow. I was trying to make you laugh. Did it work? Apparently it did. I'm going to finish tomorrow. I'm supposed to get up 60 degrees. You've got a heat wave, Robert. What the hell? Normally it's like 19. You remember that? Like 19, Sherry, and all that. Now he's at 60. And it's freezing here, 20 in the morning. I want to trade. I want to trade, Robert. It's not fair. I quit. I'm going to get coffee. I'll see y'all.
It's freezing right here, right now. Go get your coffee. He's trouble. Ugh. Yeah, it was about 19 today here where I'm at. Go put them up. Don't let trolls bother you. Trust me, we've had enough problems with those things. Don't let them win. Wow, you already have 9 inches of snow. Where are you from, Robert? You don't have to tell me what town, just what state you're from. Because that's crazy. Probably Colorado or something. Idaho. Wow. Yeah, I guess so. We got a little bit of snow last night, but it cleared up by like, say, 10 or 11 o'clock today. There was nothing on the ground. A little bit in the woods, but I think we should all get up and move to Florida. You know, I don't mind the snow either. I think it's kind of pretty, but I just don't like the bitter cold. I don't mind the cold, but the bitter cold gets to me. Ugh. Yeah, see, like Massachusetts, we get like, oh, you get -20. Yeah, that's about what New Hampshire gets, -20, especially far up northern New Hampshire. Gets bad.
Bull.
Massachusetts, we stay about -5 and up.
Is it snowing there?
No, not right now, but it's supposed to. I think it's supposed to start coming in around what 1 a.m. or something.
Hey, Kimberly, where do you pick to pick a Rick, and how do you pick the pick a Rick? Or you're the one that picks a new tongue twister? How is everyone? Well, I surely can't say that 3 times real fast. I'm pretty sure.
Where do you pick a Rick, and how do you pick a Rick? The one you want to pick. Jeez. Hi, Kim. I'm like, geez, hi, Kim.
Where do you pick to pick a Rick, and how do you pick the pick a Rick? You're the one that you pick. That was interesting just to think of that.
Yeah, that's a good tongue twister.
Mm-hmm. I keep thinking I'll be able to see that if I take my glasses off. But you know what?
You know, I can't wear my glasses when I'm reading.
I want contacts, but they kind of turned me against them and gave me sunglasses instead. Something about I'm both farsighted and nearsighted, and contacts don't work too good for me for that. Whatever that means.
Nearsighted. That's distance, right?
Mm-hmm.
Goes opposite, I think.
I can't see really close up, and then it's starting to go far away a little bit too. So
I got mine for astigmatism. I got flat eyeballs.
come here, boy. I hear you in there.
He's eating your ice cream sandwiches.
Wonder what the hell he's into. I need to show your pictures. Yeah, I can't see the numbers.
Yeah, you're probably gonna have to go full screen with that.
Yeah.
Some of them are hard to see. I was shaking too much, so some of them came out blurry.
Elvis, come here. I don't know where to start. Yeah, I do. No, I ain't gonna start there. Okay. I want to warn you, if you're squeamish or anything about animals, dead animals, don't look. Turn away from the screen right now. All right. There. What is going on? Is that the camera or the picture? No, it's the picture's fine. There it is. That's a side view.
Yeah, you see the antlers up above it?
Mm-hmm.
They fell off. Must have smashed on the ground.
But you've got them, all right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I took it all.
Perfect shot right behind that ear. See it? Brian, Bobby.
Oh, yeah, that's laying in the sled. The pulley.
Yeah. I'm gonna switch my camera off and put that other camera on here. This one's pissing me off. What the heck? Come on, camera.
It's got a good nutsack on him.
Always blows me away on deers and squirrels.
You can
Squirrels got
definitely
me
tell
too.
it's a little boy.
I've seen squirrels. It blows my mind how big of nuts they got. Now, oh, that one's clear now.
Yeah, you can see that.
Oh wow, you can really see this. No, right here. I'm the same way, Rick. They had lenses behind my eyes that work for me, and when they fixed the cataract.
Look at how big he is, though. He's a big boy.
Paul Revere. What's up, Rick and company? It's Daryl. Hey, Daryl, what are you doing under a Paul Revere cap? The British are coming. The British are coming. Here's what I was talking about.
Oh, the caboodle with it hanging.
Come on, focus.
Yeah, it's tied to the end of the bucket. Like hoisted up. Oh, and there's the can of beer.
You can't see it though, but it needs to focus. Come on, focus. Focus, damn it. God, this camera's
Yeah, it's a blurry picture, though. That one?
It ain't that blurry. That is making me so mad. No, it ain't that blurry. I could see the tools laying on the table, everything. Rafters is 2x6s on 18-inch centers.
Holy crap. I thought that was a worse picture than I took. You can see everything.
Mm-hmm. Oh, looking out the blind here is pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
You can actually see out the blind.
You can show everybody my gun, my 30-30.
Uh-oh. I got a few weird calls. My kid said someone called asking for the hide. I'm done. On my house line. Yeah, they got your name, Brian. Daryl. Yep. Call him Paul. Please. See, I probably get those calls. The difference is I don't answer them. I'll never know it. Let me show you how many I got today. I need to be careful with this. See those red ones? That's from the earliest one to the last one. And then there was like 4 more below it before it turns into actually people I know. Another 10. Here's one that called from my own number.
Oh, that's a telemarketer.
Right.
They use your own telephone numbers.
Yeah, they call
I've got a few of them.
So if they're doing me like that, I wouldn't even know it because I don't answer them. I hit the button. Sheriff department had to call my daughter. Tell me that's trying to get in touch with me. There's no connection to me. I'm using a VPN now. So it's smart. That ought to do it.
Hmm. Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Go ahead, Sherry.
Everybody's getting hit with strange numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Getting text, so person won't tell me who it is. Yeah, you know that. I sent you over the text.
Mm-hmm.
It's just weird.
I'm actually headed home. My IC said I can't work while it's going on. Did you make it to California yet? You was almost to California last time I talked to you. It's like 12 hours from there or something like that.
Is that Hyde, Paul?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I keep forgetting his name's Daryl, his real name.
Which group is targeting Paul, Rick? Hey, Marie. Welcome back. No, we are done. California fire is taking over. Mop up. I have to go home anyway because of this. Yeah, but it's a secret. Paul, you may need to retract your comments since they're available on Google. It's not a bad idea. I'll track you back through them comments now. For sure. Just scroll up in the chat before they get away and retract the ones that tell who you are. I'll make this private. I mean, obviously it's out there now if anybody's listening, but it stops future stuff. Google's linked to Paul Revere and an address in Boise. We're glad you're safe from fires. Yep.
Now, hi, Paul Revere.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just call you Paul from now on. I'm going to get confused.
Oh, yeah, it's been going on with us for a while. I mean, you know what happened to us.
Yeah.
We're both dead.
Yeah, we're ghosties, so. Paul, you're dead too. You've been gone for a long time.
Mm-hmm. He was a good silver maker, though. Silversmith. I still got some of your work. I got some Paul Revere silver here.
That's what I heard. I heard he was a great silversmith.
Mm-hmm. One if by land and two if by sea.
Forged in fire.
Oh, it's not out of time.
I love you too, Paul. That's my buddy. I haven't seen him for a while.
That's a good idea, Bobby. Carrie, I think I got them all.
Where's all the girls tonight? Deidre and
Brenda was
Sweet.
live. Brenda was live a little while ago, and she went to sleep. Two or three she sleep. I buffered just in. That's weird. They usually don't happen.
Who's buffering? You are?
I did for a second. Yeah, it stopped.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, not on my end. I didn't see it at all.
I think it go. Bobby don't even know you, Paul. He just met you a minute ago. Nick.
56 here tonight, Chili.
An educated, good man job knowing our history. Yeah. It's just weird. We have to use it for this. Hey, Dave, what's going on? I have nobody blocked that's staying quiet.
Hi, Dave.
Hey, call me a fake cowboy and a rough vernacular of cat. No, we met. LOL. I really want to ask you something, but
Ask who something.
Paul Revere. I think I'm picking up what he's putting down. It's hard to read between the lines sometimes. I think he was talking about kitty cats, that he met one. A fake cowboy.
Oh.
Oh. Renda went to, like I said, Renda went to sleep, but she might be back up. You know how she is. She don't sleep at all. But
yeah, she sounded pretty drunk though. To be passed through right now.
You heard it. You was listening to it this evening.
No. I listened to it after the fact. I put it on because I had probably just got in 5 minutes after she ended it.
Right.
So I just turned it on. I had to take a shower. I was listening to it while I was in the shower. She sounded, pretty drunk.
You notice what hasn't been here for the last, how many nights we've been doing this at night like this now, late at night? Not a sound from nowhere. Ain't that weird?
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Tom does sing good. He plays the guitar good too, Brian. Who, Renda drinking? No way. Yeah, I like a fish. I love to hear her when she's drunk. She is really funny. Long as she ain't too drunk.
Yeah, she's pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
I like the part when she said, I don't want anybody up here. I want it to be about me.
This is all about me tonight.
It's always about her.
I know it. Nothing changed.
We can't shut her up when she's up here. But that's what we love about her.
Oh, he did several on my streams, Brian, of shows he did where she streamed them. And he'd be playing. He's really good. I had you and Renda and that Melinda and somebody else is up here, and they said, somebody in the chat said, Rick, you got all these chicks from Massachusetts. I said, I'm collecting them. I'm collecting chicks from Massachusetts tonight.
There you go. Those are the best ones to collect.
Yeah.
We're faithful. We're bulldogs.
Tony's listening. I see her ear.
Hey, at least you know if you got a friend in a Massachusetts woman, you got a friend for life.
That's right. That's right.
We will tear someone from limb to limb for a friend.
That's an OG. Ain't that right, Paul?
Exactly. Paul, you need to come up and say hi.
Yeah, I want people to see you.
Hopefully you shaved that 70s mustache.
No, he's still got a handlebar, I bet you. Handlebar. I'll send you one if you want it.
What?
I'm in a link to Paul Revere.
Yeah, get your handlebar up here. Get your handlebar.
Get your handlebar up here.
You need to shave that, especially like trying to put out fires and stuff. Oh man, if that thing caught on fire, it'd be bumming.
Burn his face off.
I think I'd cut all my hair and my facial hair if I was a dude fighting fires. That way nothing could catch on fire.
And I shaved. Dang gone.
Nice.
The first time I saw him, he was shaved like that too when he first got out of the military. Short hair.
Are you going to get up here and say hi to us? Show us your new found look.
The Boston Tea Party. Yeah, that's what I was having, Kimberly.
Don't you be picking on my Boston Tea Party.
Paul Revere.
That's why he named himself Paul Revere.
Mm-hmm. I can't write yet.
His OG's from Boston.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, when he gets to the airport. Nice.
That little dude we had in the morning is pretty cool too.
Yeah, you know, I feel kind of bad for him, but I think he puts himself in those positions.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I mean, I think it's good for him to talk to like people that have been through problems and issues. But he's pretty cool. He's not bad.
No. When I get to the airport, I will. He'll come on in. I'll send you a link. You still got the same email, right?
Oh, shit. I gotta quit smoking. Damn.
I need to. I don't want to wind up like Grizz, sounding like I'm dying every time he lights one.
Oh my God, he sounds terrible.
I know, I feel bad for him. He coughs so bad. He's probably listening right now. Grizz, I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean you sound like you died. That's all.
Yeah, quit smoking, will you?
Maybe 40
at least cut down.
Don't give that one out, Rick. You're the only one that has that now. Okay. I ain't giving it to nobody. Paul, you know how
thanks a lot, Paul.
You're being set up for a Massachusetts massacre. What difference does it make? I'm already dead. I mean, you can't kill me twice. Dumping all that tea into the harbor provided points and making us do it. Yeah, and that don't make sense either. here's the part I don't understand about this program. The Boston Tea Party was in Boston. They dumped all
Right.
the tea out because of the excise taxes to keep the taxes down. And now the only place you can get the tea is in Tennessee, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, Florida, Mississippi. And the Boston, you can't even get the tea no more. Does that make
No,
any sense?
they don't sell they don't manufacture, I should say, tea in Massachusetts anymore.
Mm-mm.
It's
See what I mean?
actually
Why?
part of the our laws from Boston way back then
Right.
that no one can manufacture tea in Boston anymore.
Mm-mm. I went in like a Pizza Hut. And I said, sweet tea. And the girl looked at me like I was crazy. Said, I'll give you some raspberry tea. And that's the first time I ever had raspberry tea, but I'll be honest, I love that stuff. Raspberry was good. Not sweet tea, though. Can't get it. There's places, though, like Bojangles and a couple of places like that around, you can get the sweet tea that's designed to be from the South. But most places, mm-mm. New York, same way.
Well, it would have to be salty tea if it got dumped in the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Why'd we dump it? Because of taxes. They didn't want to pay taxes on it. And now we're called Taxachusetts for a reason.
They do have some taxes there, don't they?
They don't tax the tea at all that they sell, but it's really funny. They tax everything else.
Everything else.
You know, if I was the people, I would have bitched about like taxes on houses.
Yeah. Something that really made a big difference. I mean, how much could it be on tea?
Well, right now it'd only be
Pennies.
what,
We're
six
talking
and a half
pennies.
cents on the dollar.
Yeah. Back then, we talking pennies a year.
It's crazy. Now I think everybody in Boston makes their own tea.
Probably.
So they call them herbal shops now instead of tea shops here. You can go get some herbal tea.
That's what I mean. They made us stick in the integrity of the tradition of the people that were first to rail against the ban. Just love the story, what it meant historically. Yes, Kimberly, I do too. Absolutely love it. Back then, the tax was atrocious. Same thing happened with cotton too in the South.
Yeah, see, we didn't have cotton here. Funny thing is I don't even really come from Boston. I was born in New Hampshire, so
Let me see
and
if I.
Rinda was born in Massachusetts. Now she's in New Hampshire and I'm in Massachusetts.
Oh wow! Let me get one more cup of coffee.
Hey, JJ Monmose. Yeah, I guess so, if you want to call it that. I wish I was back in New Hampshire. I don't really care for Massachusetts. Yeah, I know. He's drinking a lot of coffee.
Come here, boy. Come
Probably Elvis.
on. Mm,
Your camera was the dog on the bed?
yeah.
Oh, okay. Because the camera was moving by itself.
See?
It was probably Elvis moving around.
Yeah, he's good at it. Rick, your camera moving by itself. Or the ghost. Could be the ghost.
Well, we are ghosts.
That's right. We are.
Yeah, we just gotta remember that.
Good evening, Melinda.
Probably a spirit walking by.
Mm-hmm.
The ghosty.
Elvis has a tendency he might not jump down from a bed. He's on his blanket at the bottom unless I call him up here. And when I get up and go to do something, he sits up and watches me. He does not like the phone. He's jealous.
My brother wants me to go. Oops, sorry. I keep cutting you off.
No, it's all right. I just said he's jealous of the phone.
He's jealous. He's jealous of everything, Rick.
Yeah.
He's a puppy. He wants the attention. He just wants you all to himself. You know, my dog don't bark unless I am on the phone. He just wants your love. Oh, he's beautiful.
He's a baby.
He's so cute. Oh, thanks, Melinda. Yeah, my brother wants me to go hunting with him tomorrow. I said, why? I already got mine.
That's a lot of meat.
He says, I don't need another one. He's like, great. I got to sit out there by myself. I'm like, yep. I'll probably go with him.
That'd be cool if you got another trophy like that.
Well, I can get 2 buck and 1 doe.
That's pretty cool.
But I don't think I would get a doe because a lot of them have babies, and I don't want to kill a mother with a baby.
I've let a ton of does go. I hadn't killed a doe in years and years and years and years. Oh, I got you. You ain't going nowhere now. You want attention, you got it.
No.
Sure
Big
is
baby.
called nature. Hmm?
What are you talking about, Paul?
I don't either.
The heck was that supposed to be?
The spots off the phone, take them. If the spots are off the phones.
No way. I would never do that. I don't like killing doe. Did you hey Paul, did you see the one that I caught today? One shot.
Well, that's a good picture right there. Come on, focus. Excuse me. Don't know why this camera don't want to focus.
He's showing you it right now, Paul.
I need to put it on full screen.
Yeah, if you turn it sideways, it might show it better. No.
If we just, there it is.
Oh, perfect.
Big old deer.
Yeah, it was 140. No. Why don't you go up another 100 pounds? It was 243, and then once I de-gutted it, it was 213. 8 point. Melinda, no, not yet. It's supposed to. What's points BC?
Hey,
Yeah.
country girl.
Yeah, it was 8 points.
Boone and Crockett. That's what they use to register, classify them on the big buck.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was an 8 pointer, and it was 243 when we registered it. Before it was, what do they call that, dressed or whatever? The guts taken out. Then it was 213. This is my first one shot. I don't know how they score it. Oh, it snowed here last night, but it was gone by like 10 o'clock this morning.
Nice buck, OG. She lived up to her name too, Paul. You see that? She took them out.
Yeah, did you see one shot, Paul, right behind the ear? Dropped them.
30-30, no scope or nothing. One harm but tied behind her back.
No, I don't know about that, but
Making this up.
that 30-30's got a good kick to it.
Mm-hmm. That was the first gun I ever hunted with, was a 30-30.
I like the recoil on that. It's not bad, so I can like actually stand, but it does push me back.
Then I tried to use
I've
a
tried other
223.
ones. What's that?
I tried to use a 223 for a while. It's too small. It's basically a varmint gun. And then I switched to a 243 and then a 30-06, and I fell in love with the 30-06. That's all I've used since.
Yeah, that's what I used was a 30-30 lever action.
I hate phone calls when I'm watching live stream. Yeah, they'll shut me down on mine.
Yeah, it does me too. Except for those few times when my phone calls went into the stream.
Yeah, we could hear you. That happened to Caroline To Be Free the other day. She was just talking away. We could hear every word she's saying. She didn't know what was. She didn't even know. I don't think she ever knew it.
Yeah, that's crazy how that was doing that.
Mm-hmm. Winchester 73, lever 30-30. That's exactly what I had right there. First gun.
That's exactly my gun. No, that was a Winchester. I have a Marlin, and I don't really care for it. The recoil's too hard for me.
That's the only thing about them. They hard stocked on the back. Makes it really be able to feel it. It's not the 30-30. It's the stock on it. If you put that rubber stock on the back, you won't even know it when it goes off. You won't even know it. First time I tried to teach my wife to shoot a bow, the 30-06 about knocked her off of the truck. But the bow, when she pulled it back, it hung her boob, put a bruise on her boob about that big.
Oh, that must have hurt too.
She never touched it ever again. Never wanted anything to do with it ever.
Yeah, I don't do the compounds.
Mm-hmm.
I can't get them back. I mean, they're just way too hard for me to pull back on.
I keep mine now. I don't even hunt with the bow anymore. It's for duking it, I call it. It's where if you need to do something very quietly, that's what you use. I could pop something out here in the front yard with it, and you wouldn't even know what happened, with a bow.
Oh yeah, I mean, bows are really nice. I just wished I could use them. And I know that you can adjust them, but even at the smallest adjustment, I'd have to go to a child's one.
Brother, the animal drops no suffering. I can make accurate 1-0 shots at 600 yards. I bet you can. I bet you can. That's why I went to 30-06.
I did, Paul.
Go ahead.
Right behind the ear, dropped them. No chasing.
How far was it?
Pretty far. Pretty far.
That's what I like about the 30-06. It don't matter if it's 15 yards or 800,
It had to have been 350 to 400 yards at least.
Are you serious?
I mean, that was pretty far.
Oh my God.
I think when I show you the blind, you'll see the tree.
Mm-hmm.
It was from where the blind was to the tree. So about, I'm going to say 350. Had to have been. But when he came out of the bush on the other side of the tree, I seen the antlers. I just took the first shot.
Almost sounds like luck now. Holy cow. 350 yards the first deer, and you get it right behind the ear. Oh my God.
It has to be. If you look at that picture, you'll see it. You'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see the tree, and then there's bushes right behind it. That's where he was coming out.
You do have a scope on it though, right?
Who, me? No, there's no scope on that.
No shit. I was making that part up. I was just guessing because most
No
30
scope.
30/30s don't have a scope on them.
No scope.
Oh, wow.
I'm a good shot though. I practice a lot. I do go to the, the practice ranges, and
Wow, that is mind-boggling. No kidding.
my daughter won an award for in the military for outstanding shooting.
New name, just G, right? That's right there. Right, Paul? OG sniper. Yeah, she's a sniper now. Set her up on a roof here. Look like that bullet hit the spinal cord. I used to try to do that too, hit the spinal cord and drop them so they can't run.
Yeah, well, he was dead when I got to him, so.
Oh my God. No scope. A 30/30 lever action and 350 yards.
It has to be. If you look at that picture, you'll understand what I'm talking about. It has to be at least that.
I'm gonna send them to my email where I can blow them up so they ain't on the phone, so I can see what I'm looking at.
Yeah, because I mean it's a pretty long distance. It's like from where I was sitting to where that is, I think it's like 2. I'm trying to think of what my brother said. It was like 1 3/4 to almost 2 acres. He said that it was a perfect shot. I was Annie Oakley, and that he probably would have never been able to do it himself.
Yeah, 1 acre is 2,250 feet. So, no, that's a mile. That's a mile. Wait.
That's a mile. That's not how far I went, but that's the clearing there, though. So we're sitting on the edge of one corner of the clearing. He came out the other edge of the corner of the clearing behind the apple tree.
I'm proud to know you. No kidding. 80 yards is a heck of a shot. No kidding, Skeeter. 350. I mean, I've never had to shoot one that far because here we're in the woods and they're baited. They come right up within 50 yards. I've shot them across fields before at 100 yards. Easy. Oh my
Okay, God. Listen, I'm not a sharpshooter. It was probably just luck. You know what I mean? I aimed, pointed, and got them.
Right. It takes a calculator at 30 seconds, but dopes 5 a shot like that. Yeah, my old carbine where you can raise the scope up so you can go up to 1,000 yards. You've seen them before, I know, Paul. My old carbine that come from World War I, where a sharpshooter would use it, you can shoot up to 1,000 to 1,500 yards with it. But you got to set that little thing up to allow for the drop, on a bullet.
What'd he say? No country skill?
No
OG?
country skill, OG. If I want the group. Yeah, if you want to keep them in the same spot, 100 yards is about it. You can hit something that far away. You just can't keep them in the same spot.
Yeah, it was pretty far. If you look at those pictures, you'll understand what I'm talking about.
I've got 2 raccoons mounted on a tree in my living room in there, climbing that tree. Looks like they're climbing it on the old tree.
Oh, that's cool.
And what happened was I had been squirrel hunting, and I came back in the front yard, and my wife was doing something down there. And I walked down there to see what she was doing. And I looked up in the tree, and I saw a raccoon. It's just about to get dark. I said, dang, there's a raccoon up in that tree. She said, that ain't no raccoon. You crazy. You lost your mind. Ain't no raccoon up in this tree in our front yard. I just went on like that. I said, hold on. The first one fell out. And when that one fell out, when I shot, I saw another one up above it move. And I said, oh my God. She said, it really was a raccoon. I said, there's another one up there. And I went through the same thing again. You lost your mind. Ain't 2 of them in the tree. What's the chances of that? Are you seeing things? You drunk? What's going on? I said, okay. And there I was with 2 raccoons. I felt so bad that I killed a raccoon that I carried them to my friend at the taxidermy place up here at the end of the road, and he fixed them, mounted them on a piece of weathered wood, climbing, and they've been in the living room ever since. Hey, Marie, gives me hugs. How are you?
I'm getting picked on now, Rick.
Getting picked on.
Yeah. Bobby says, well, she's a striper fisher gal. Now she's a stud shooter.
Yeah, a stud shooter.
I think it was probably a lucky shot, but hey, I did it.
Yeah, I was just guessing when you said 30-30 lever action that it probably didn't have a scope,
No, definitely didn't have a scope. I don't like scopes because the last time I had a scope, the recoil went back and it slammed me in the eye. So I have no scopes.
Absolutely love a scope.
Exactly.
Eye relief, Shuri.
I like a good scope with a good eye relief.
That means you can back up a little further from it. It's rubber around the edge of it. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Yeah, but if it still slams you in the face, it's going to leave a mark. Yeah, I wasn't happy with the scope, so they came off real quick.
Got a 32 caliber black powder revolver. Ain't no telling how old that thing is. I think it's a Colt.
Hey, listen, I know nothing about eye reliefs or anything like that. All I know is I had a scope on it and it slammed me in the face.
They'll do
Done.
that. Mine used to be automatic pistols. I would get so crazy shooting them that the recoil part would tear the top of my hand up. Kept it tore up all the time.
Well, in one of those pictures, I show you my my rifle, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Leaning on the 10 or something.
That's what I was talking about, Bobby. Most 30-30s have a steel butt plate on it too. That she's talking about the recoil. Once you put that little rubber piece on the back of them, modify it a little bit, all that's gone. Don't hurt no more. You have a slide.
Yeah, that really hurts when it slams you in the face.
Yep, Grandpa Paul, I do. It's just like the 10-22.
I could have taken out my 38. Let's get a laser point on it.
I used to carry my pistol where if it's close enough, I'd use the pistol instead of the rifle.
I always carry my 38 everywhere I go. Don't leave home without it. Not unless I'm on vacation. Because usually I fly.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did, Paul. Grandpa's right. When you overgrip the handgun and it slides, rips your support hand. Yeah. 7.5 millimeter Mauser. But that's exactly the old gun I had. It had the sight. You sit up on it, that Mauser. You could shoot like 1,000 to 2,000 yards with it. And that come out of World War I. An auto handgun. Ouch is what it's called. Ouch is right. Most of the time I was drunk too. Exactly.
Yeah, but I like my 30-30. I think it's it's good recoil for me. I can handle it.
Mm-hmm. And they're a good gun. You remember those guns that would be sold at like Rose's and Kmart and places? They were recovered from the military and they would be covered in grease. And they were selling them for like $39, $49 a piece.
No, I don't remember them.
Those things were everywhere. And they were really cool guns. Real long old World War I guns. I have 2 of them that I want to refinish of the old Mauser. Sure did. Those things, they'd be covered in grease where they were put up. A 7.62 by 54.
I've been shooting since I've been 21, so.
My AK is a 7.62 by 39. Mawson Dagnett 1934. That's it. My SKS is a 7.62 by 39.
Mine's a military police 38. Snub nose. It's got a nice laser pointer on it. I like it.
A real AK is, brother. Yeah, this is the SKS. It came from Russia, I think. Not the Chinese version, the Russian version. Vietnam used a ton of those things. That's all they had. Everywhere. SKSs. Let me show you what I killed the other night, Sherry. I don't think I showed you this.
Oh my God, what you kill?
And I hated to kill it because y'all know how much I think of these things, but this one freaked me out.
Oh, spider?
Mm-hmm.
Was it a black widow?
I don't know. I've got it out on the porch. I'm gonna check it out, but it was a whopper. And it was in my kitchen staring down at me like, hey, I'm gonna get you. I'm like, oh no, mother. You ain't getting me.
Probably a brown raccoon. Those things are huge.
Let me see
How
if I can.
fuck is that thing? Oops, sorry. Holy shit.
I'm not joking. That thing is 3 inches across.
What the frig is it? Looks like a tarantula.
It's hairy. Let me show you how hairy.
Is it a wolf spider?
Yeah, something like that, maybe.
Oh, yeah, that's a wolf spider. Yeah, we have those in New Hampshire, and I'm going to tell you, they bite you. It's worse than the brown raccoons. I'd bomb your house.
I'm getting ready to do that. Here's what happened.
They make nests.
I messed up something on my door, and I glued it back, and I had the door open. So the door was open. So whatever that came in, I guess. I mopped his ass, Daryl.
Well, I'm going to tell you, I would bomb your house because those things are notorious for laying freaking nests in house. I
You
spray my house like up in New Hampshire, like you don't even know how many times a year. Those things are creepy.
That sucker was
My
this big.
neighbor,
You can't
my
tell in
neighbor
this
in New
picture, but it's
Hampshire
this
got bit by
big.
one. What's that?
Damn. That wasn't my
Yeah,
normal house.
my neighbor got bit by one of those wolf spiders up in New Hampshire. He lost half of his hand.
Yeah, I could have shaved this one. That's how furry it was.
That thing looked huge.
When it hit the ground, Elvis walked up to it and looked at it and said, Dad, you on your own left.
Smart dog. He's like, I'm out of here.
He said, I'll get the people outside. You can handle this.
Ugh.
Well,
They're
let's
still
move
talking
back
about
here.
guns in there.
Bobby back then, it was selling for $99. Now they're $2,000. I think I'm going to go to bed, Sherry. I'm exhausted.
Are you? Now that we got the stream talking about guns.
Yeah. The whole stream's about guns. I like guns.
I do too. Yeah, I don't mind them, and I don't mind talking about them either. I don't know a lot about them, except for the ones that I have.
I don't either. A lot of people shy away from it. I don't see nothing wrong with it.
I don't either, because you know what? It's my God-given right to carry one.
Right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to bed. I'm exhausted. Oh, geez,
like
snipers, my mom's.
All right. Well, you have a good night, Rick.
You too. Thank you for coming. And not daggone you. That is one heck of a nice deer, Sherry. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It really
Thank
is.
you. I'm gonna make a lot of jerky.
I'm gonna put a montage or something together. Your pictures of that somehow. I'm gonna do that.
I wonder how many pounds of meat I'll get out of that.
I didn't know what the ratio is from what it field dressed. I think it's like 2/3 of it or something like that. You too,
Wow,
Bob.
that's a lot of meat.
It is a lot of meat. Send me
So
a
that'd be
batch.
like 100 and something pounds.
110, says Paul. I think that's
Wow.
he's probably about right too.
No, that's crazy. Send you a backstrap.
2/3 sounds about right. Yep, I think that's right. So whatever it dressed out, you can bank on about 2/3 of it.
Wow, so that's a lot of meat.
I'll
probably be giving away a lot of it. I don't think I have enough room in my freezer.
Let's see, I used to cook the shoulders and the hams and all that by themselves with potatoes and bacon wrapped on it and all that stuff. And then I started taking it and making it into sausage and hamburger and all that stuff, adding beef fat to it. You can't tell the difference, really.
I want to keep all the shoulders after it's been, scraped in the meat and stuff, because I make bone broth. So I'm going to make some bone broth with it. I figured that would be good.
Hamburger and sausage is delicious.
Oh, the hamburger is really good, especially when you use pork belly fat.
You remember last year I lived off of them for about 2 months. That's all I cooked was deer burger.
Yeah, but they look so good.
They were delicious.
My neighbor
called me the other day and said he's going to bring me some more.
I'll send you a recipe for blueberry maple sausage.
That sounds good.
That sounds really good.
All right.
I like that. Okay, well, good night, Rick. You have a great night. All right.
Thank you. And this is absolutely the greatest community on YouTube. It really is. Thank you guys for coming tonight. Really appreciate it. Until we meet again, have a good day. Where's the red button?